All right, welcome back, everybody. We're here for match number 3 against Massapo, one of our longtime players. Massapo is on a mono green list, which has got to be just this and the mono red list are the two things I'm most scared of in the entire thing. But Massapo, unlike Theo, is more dedicated to ramping, so Massapo is going to have the most busted starts that we can have in this cube, and I need to be able to keep him off of it or get lucky that he doesn't draw this stuff at the top end. He actually has like the Crater Hoof and Ulamog, so there is inevitability. Also, looks like he's playing a 15 land deck, which is a little greedy, so maybe I get a little value from that as well. Probably not much in the sideboard we care about. It's just going to be chunky creatures and things like that, so we're going to have to try and gear our deck towards winning in the early game. Let's go and see what we've got going on. I will play first. I've been lucky enough to have to play a decent number of these games. I've got a questionable hand, though, because I'm not actually casting anything early on. Predator is good, but Predator on turn 4 against our opponent and what they're doing might not be great. And Blood for Bones, like, they're not killing our creatures. So I think I'm actually going to mulligan and try to get something a little quicker. This I like a little bit more. I'm going to put Swamp on the bottom and just start off with one drop into, I guess, a Plague Crafter, which, you know, doesn't sound amazing or anything, but we get some pressure on and maybe we can avoid the Land of War Elves here. No, come on, one time, Massapo. One time. Don't do it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Massapo. Ask and you shall receive. All right, let's get in our 2. Let's get this tap land down. Next turn, we'll go Vantage into probably Plague Crafter. Sorry for the background noise. Gonna have a 2-drop here. We've got us a Leafkin Druid, which I should kill. There's some argument for maybe going for the Bastion. What's the worst thing Massapo can do on 4 mana, I guess is the question. Oracle or Goreclaw. And then these 3 drops are probably coming down regardless. I think I'm just going to Plague Crafter. I'm going to attack here. Maybe Massapo's scared of losing the Dork and takes 2. It is, like, tempting to get the Bastion down while we can. Alright, we got the 2 out of him. Yeah, let's just cut him off the extra mana while we can. Get rid of that. And now I just kind of want to draw lands, or, you know, Perforos's Intervention would be good. Alright, we got another 2-drop, but we don't have the land. That's important. We don't have the land. So I'm going to go Chandra here and just lay on some pressure. And they're going to probably take 4 down to 12. Incubation Druid is going to ramp them, though, so they're going to probably cast at least a 3-drop this turn. Alright, 4-drop maybe. Goreclaw or Oracle. I don't want to see Oracle. Don't really want to see Selvala either. Ooh, into Lovestruck Beast. Nice. Alright, drawing the land is pretty good there. So I'm guessing I go Bastion here. Attack with everything. This blocks a 1/1. They start taking some real damage. This is going to make black mana. Yeah, I don't know that there's anything better. Scrapheap Scrounger seems worse to play here than the Bastion. I'm going to give him the option here to... Oh, yeah, I guess I could have drawn a card. No, this is tied. They can draw a card off Lovestruck Beast next turn. Alright. I'm super happy with Selvala trading if they want to do that. But we're getting in a lot of damage, and this is where Bastion starts to look pretty good. Because they're at 6. They have a lot of mana, though. This makes 1, this makes 1 right now. They go Lovestruck Beast. They draw a card. And now they tap this to activate Selvala. They make 5 mana. They can have 6 mana this turn. Yeah, so Selvala makes 5 mana right now. Into Rishkar's Expertise. Draw 5, cast something that costs 4 or less for free. Into Skyship or Sky Sovereign, kill my Plague Crafter. That does put them down to 5. Okay. We can put them down really low this turn. If I draw another Blood Artist, they're dead. We did not, and I can't cast Corvold either, which is a little awkward, but I can go Dread Wanderer plus Scrap Heap Scrounger, which might be enough. So they're going to take 1. Yeah, they're going to take 3 this turn down to 2 no matter how they block. And then I'm going to put these 2 on board and hope that my Bastion sticks around and they don't kill me. Like, they could probably Crater Hoof me out of the game next turn. It is nice that their Love-Struck Beast is probably not attacking, though. They're just going to have so much mana, though. Alright, let's go Scrap Heap. Let's go Dread Wanderer. Worth noting that Scrap Heap cannot block, and Dread Wanderer, I believe, enters the battlefield tapped. Alright, do your worst. You're at 1. You have 1,000,000 mana. So they crew Sky Sovereign probably to make maximum mana off Zavala. Especially since Love-Struck Beast is not likely to attack unless they plan on playing a 1/1. Okay, they do miss out on a point of mana that way. 6 mana. Nope. Looks like they might be figuring it out. Full hand as well. They had to discard? No, they didn't even have to discard. God, Rishpar's expertise in a dedicated green deck is gnarly. Also just really showing off what Zavala can do. Okay, we've got Nissa. You have 1,000,000 more mana. Ulamog, I suppose, is the card that definitely gets them out of this. They have 9 mana floating. Into Wolf Willowhaven, sure. Into 10 mana. Into Ulamog. Okay, so I need to draw a Blood Artist. If I draw a Blood Artist effect, I might be able to win. Crew Sky Sovereign? Okay, attack and kill one of my creatures. So I do have cards that win right off the top, but I basically have this turn to draw them. And I've got quite a few that do it. That is not one of them, so that's going to be a good game. Very nice showing from the opponent there. Played very well for all their mana. I feel like, you know, just shy of doing it. Just shy of getting there. Pillar of Flame. We actually have to see how Pillar of Flame matches up against their mana dorks, because they have a lot of the chunkier ones, I think. They have Drover, Caryatid, Incubation Druid, Llanowar Elves. That's probably enough for me to bring in the Pillar. Untethered Express seems pretty bad. Command the Dread Horde. Command the Dread Horde is okay if they're going to kill over creatures. Bantu's not what we really want here. Alright, let's get rid of this Blood for Bones again. Blood for Bones does not look particularly exciting. I'm going to bring in the Legion War Boss. Probably not get rid of the Chandra, though. Kaya seems like a good way to deal with a Nissa or something like that that's gotten out of control. Angrath the Rampage seems decent. Hidden Stockpile seems not great here. Village Rites also isn't particularly good. Do I want Heroic Reinforcements? Just lay on as much pressure as possible? That could be right. Kind of forgot I had that as an option. Dread Horde Invasion. Again, with the play here. Dread Horde Invasion was very good against Theo. Maybe I take out Call, bring in Invasion. Alright, let's try it out. We had an extremely good start against him there, and then he just made 1,000,000 mana and wrecked us, so let's see what we can do this time. Playing first. We've got all of our colors. We've got a few things going on, but we're not interacting with a mana dork is the problem. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to go Blood Crypt on turn 1, and we're going to hope no Llanowar Elves. This is the type of hand where if I draw Chandra, I might be in good shape. But if I draw lands, I'm going to lose 100%. There's no way I don't lose. All right, Chandra off the top. Chandra off the top. Here comes the dork. Dread Wanderer. I actually think I'm going to go Blood Artist, Dread Wanderer, and kill this. It draws me another card. I've got Command to kind of bring things back. It actually deals 4 to them as well. Am I going to do that? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I need black mana. Again, just cutting them off mana seems very important. This deals 4 to him. Not negligible. Fabled Passage, not a good draw. Something to cast there. Plague Crafter would be a good draw here. Drover of the Mighty down. Into Llanowar Elves. Ooh, you drew the Llanowar Elves. Chandra. Chandra's a good one. Alright. Noise going by outside. So, I want to thin my deck first. I think I can go get another swamp. Now, I have black, black, red, red, green. I have white here. I think I just go get another mountain. Gonna go Chandra, activate Priest. I have another mountain in my hand. Let's just get Swamp. And then that was my land for turn. So we're gonna go Chandra. I actually get to attack with Chandra first too, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I have to tap like that. It doesn't really matter. So these can attack, because otherwise they just trade off. It's kind of smart. So I'm in the middle of combat. Yeah, I played that one pretty well, I would say. Is it better to use the Priest here, or just to let these trade? It's better to use the Priest. I'm going to miss out on stuff to do with my mana. Yeah, he played pretty well there. Maybe I should not have attacked. But this gets in 2 damage. Don't really have much I can do at instant speed. Yahenni. Yeah, I got punished there. I got super punished there. Alright, let's see if they go Land Nissa. Oracle. Oracle's good. With Thragtusk on top. Okay, so I think we go Yahenni. Yeah, we're going to go Yahenni here and then activate Priest. They're going to sack the Drover, but Yahenni's going to get bigger. And this actually lets me sack Woestrider too, or use Woestrider. Alright, so I'm expecting Drover to die. Maybe Oracle dies? If they don't have a land in hand. Let's go ahead and cast Woestrider. Command the Dreadhorde looks like it's probably going to win me this game, I think. Alright. Chandra plus Priest pulling its weight. Thragtusk comes down, gains them 5. They need a land, though. Oh, Kogla on top. Okay, cool. Good, good, good. We get a game 3. We get a game 3 against Massapo. Now, there's something to be said about Call of the Death Dweller on Judith, but I don't think my creatures are going to go to the graveyard often enough for me to want to do that. I'm on the draw this time. Anything I have that can kill a creature needs to come in, and I already brought it all in, so... I also went up to 41 cards last time, apparently, which is a little bit awkward. Dreadhorde Invasion's so much worse on the draw, but such a good combo with my Priest of Forgotten Gods, which was the all-star in that game and some other games we've already seen. The Heroic Reinforcements might not be good enough, especially since I'm sacking a lot of my creatures. Alright, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Let's draw some removal for early game creatures, and let's see what happens. Scary deck to be on the draw against. Angrath's Rampage is a nice one, and Perforos Intervention. I'm 100% keeping this. Ooh, awkward. Angrath's Rampage plus Blood Crypt. Let's see what we draw before we determine what land we need to get, or what land we need to play, because I want to have turn 2 Rampage for a dork, which means I'm probably going to have to give up Gutterbones to go fetch. Well, I have Perforos' Intervention, though. So maybe I don't need to do that. And I could just draw a mountain or a swamp next turn. Playing the 0-3 here would be annoying for sure. 0-2 I like a lot better. Alright, we're going to attack. We are going to play Plains. And I'm just going to Perforos's Intervention this Incubation Druid. And an untapped source would be amazing for Plague Crafter. Hopefully they don't have Old Growth Dryad, whatever it's called. Alright, Leafkin Druid. Alright, we did not draw the black source, so we actually don't get to do anything this turn, which is kind of bad. Drawing any third land would have been kind of cool there. So now we might actually end up being in a little bit of trouble. This is going to go get black mana. And we'll pass. Could have led off with Fabled Passage and just given up Gutter Bones, right? 4 mana. Is there anything opponent can do on 4? Or they have 5 mana at instant speed. Heart of Kieran, Stampede, Vivian. I don't think so. I think they just have Stone Cold nothing. They have all expensive cards, so I should just deal with this Leafkin Druid, which means Plague Crafter is my best bet this turn. So I'm going to attack again and then Plague Crafter. Sack my Gutter Bones. This cuts them off a mana, so if they're all in all cards that cost 6 and above, this could be a good game plan. Alright, 4-drop. I can go double 2-drop, or I can go Croxa plus Blood Artist. No, I can't do that. Let's play Judy here, and then next turn we'll have, like, Yeheni. This gets an extra point of damage as opposed to 1 point, and then next turn I deal way more if I drop Yeheni. If they play another creature, I can Angrath's Rampage it away. I don't think they have anything, though. Let's get this down. And they need to draw something right now. Six drop. We got us Kogla. We have a Kogla. It's going to fight. I think they're still dead, though, right? Because I can Angrath's Rampage them and attack for 7. Alright. We capitalized on them playing a low land count. Target player sacrifices a creature. And attack for game. Alright. Whew. Feel like I got a little lucky there. Let's see if we can pull in Massapo to talk about his match real quick. Hey, just giving everybody an opportunity to talk about their deck while I'm still recording. So I've got it pulled up on the screen if there's anything in particular you want to say about it. Just straight mono green ramp.
I think like the main problem is that if I, like, as you saw, if I lose my mana dorks, I like just can't function as a deck.
Yeah, I saw.
Basically,
It looks like you're playing 15 land. Oh, you have Turn Timber Symbiosis. I missed
no,
that
I
one.
have 15 lands. I have Tontimi and I have the Mammoth.
Yeah,
so I have 2 Moto lands.
You're right. I missed the modal cards. Yeah, that was my game plan. Was just like, hey, I'm gonna kill the dorks because I cannot beat you. I did not expect you to be able to Nissa into Ulamog that one turn. That was kind of insane.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
This is the most like ridiculous thing I've seen in my life. But yeah, pretty straightforward mono green. Anything standing out to you in your matches or anything?
Not super, but I feel that a lot of my matchups are like really close.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Especially versus aggro or more like aggressive mid-range decks.
Mm-hmm.
If they go wide, it's very bad. I would have liked to pick up Hornet Queen or Great Henge very much.
Yeah, Great Henge got sniped.
Yeah,
extremely early.
Would have been nice to have
Nobody
that.
gets to play that one this time. Okay, well, thanks for the games. Game 1 was kind of incredible. The Rishkar's expertise into... I don't even... What did you cast off of it? Did you cast Nissa that turn, or was it something else?
I cast the flagship off of it.
Yeah, cast flagship, and then next turn... turn was just
I wasn't
ridiculous.
sure if I should cast Nissa, but I wanted to kill your Judith, I think.
No, yeah, killing the Chandra and the Oh no, yeah, you did kill Judith or
I think
something with Sky Sovereign.
yeah, I thought that was more important at the time. I don't remember what it was, but
Yeah, and then the next turn was like 20 mana worth of spells. I was like, well, I'm probably dead unless I draw a burn spell right now. um, but yeah, thanks for the games, and
yeah.
I'm
The only other
oh,
thing is, like my deck is really good, but it can also be really bad if I just don't like if I don't draw my 1 and 2 mana dorks in my opening hand. It's really bad.
yeah, and you're just playing a fair deck. You've got
Yeah,
plenty
well,
of them though. You've got what one, two, three, four,
I
five,
also
six
and
accelerants plus Once Upon a
I
Time.
also yeah. Well, I also have like with Wolf Willow and Zavala
Yeah,
and
you
Mishkar
you've got
expert.
like an incredible amount of ramp, so it's I don't think you probably have very many games where you don't draw something to ramp. But
Yeah,
okay, well, thank you
my
for the game,
best.
sir. And
It
oh,
basically
go
if
ahead.
I my opponent doesn't have a removal though, I just usually am going to win that matchup
Yeah, I scrapped together every
versus
somewhat removal spell I
uh
had.
like versus Theo. I was just able to win because I was able to just go over the top.
Yeah, Theo takes a little
Like
while to get going too.
he he had some removal. I won 2-1. It was in the second game. He had like prismatic bridge turned like 4 or something.
Nice.
So and that was scary. But thanks for the opportunity to share.
All right, and that was Massapo showing off the power of just mono green ramp. Again, a little lucky on our behalf. I said at the beginning of the match he had 15 lands, but he actually has the two double face lands as well. So he has a 17 land count deck with tons of ramp. But we noticed that he was missing land drops, or rather, his deck felt like it was holding all of its expensive cards. So we just capitalized on that and ran him over after losing a horrendous game one. You see what the green ramp decks are capable of, though. This isn't new to anybody. Nissa, who shakes the world, Savala into Ulamog with the Rishkar's expertise that one turn. Just like absolutely incredible things you can do with mono green. And I would say green is kind of the standout color from the unrestricted cube. People love playing green. They love the ramp and the mana fix in. We saw two very different green decks. Theo's was kind of the 5 color green deck that still cared about ramping and fixing its colors, whereas Massapo's is more about just beating down and getting to these late game threats and making sure you're gonna win whenever you reach your 8 and 10 mana spells. So a mix up of those two decks would probably be close to unbeatable, but that's how Roto Draft goes. You get to pick pieces from other players. We had a really fun game. I think our record's 2-1 right now. We lost to Chris. We won against the two green decks. And our deck got to do its thing again this time with the Priest of Forgotten Gods and the Chandra combo just really going off and doing its thing. The Immerstorm Predator mopping things up. Not sure that Corvold was worth ramping or warping the mana around, but it's a cool card, and it did some things in our first match. Hasn't been super relevant since, but there you go. That's round number 3. Plugging it as always. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel. Find us in the Discord below, or rather in the description to this video below. You can find our Discord and join the community for our next Roto Draft, which will be firing up soon enough. Thanks for watching, everybody. My name's Timothy with Jank Diver Gaming, and I will see you all in my round number 4.